How's it going, everybody? And I know you saw the thumbnail. Do not be raging at me. That is completely on my thumbnail artist for making that. I did not request that. But anyways, we are playing some Queen Bow here today. Valkyrie's going to go ahead and clean up that Ram Rider. For Ram Rider first play into an Ice Spirit is quite the interesting, what's the right way to word it? Weird play. Definitely caught me a bit off guard. He's got Knight, Executioner, Ram Rider. Okay, so probably going to be maybe just bridge spam with potentially like Lightning or Poison or Vines as his spell. That's my prediction. Could be Fireball as well. Fireball's pretty darn good in bridge spam decks, but I'm going to go for the Expo here since he has no Knight in rotation and see what we do have from the opponent. P.E.K.K.A. Oh, I'm not going to lie, I might have lost the game, and the reason I might have lost this game already is because I don't have any cheap good response for P.E.K.K.A. I don't have Skellies. I was debating on putting Skellies over Evo Ice Spirit, but honestly, I rarely use the Evo Ice Spirit, so I wanted to give it some love, I guess, and actually play it more. I guess I could have put in Skelly still for one of the other spirits, but I think it's nice to have all three. For defense, but also Larry's is a good distraction card, so I don't know. You can change the version if you want. He does go for the Ram, so I'm going to get my Evo Ice Spirit back in cycle as quickly as possible. That's going to freeze 2 times, and this is exactly why I wanted this card. It's pretty darn good against a lot of aggressive decks, and I think next season especially, we're going to be needing to defend like our lives depend on it to even have a chance to win a game based off of all the changes they are doing now. I saw a couple people saying that Pumpo might actually be a pretty solid deck because less people are going to use spells, and I think that is somewhat true in a way, but also I don't really know if people are going to take spells out of their deck. I think they're just going to leave them in. It's just going to do less damage to the towers. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting kind of shift in the game for sure, but just going to go Fire Spirit on top of that Electro Wizard. I kind of misplaced that right there. It's all good though. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit at the back as well, and then go for a Queen early. He might try and like early Golden Knight. I'm going to see what he does. I'm going to pop the ability here and go for the Valkyrie behind like this. Not too shabby. I'm going to go Electro Spirit as well. Not Golden Knight. I meant ability with the beacon, by the way. That's what I meant. But yeah, I think you understood that. Let's go for the Expo over here on the right-hand side and see what he does want to do for this. So Executioner plus Golden Knight comes down. Okay, that's pretty, yeah, expected. What a weird version, by the way. Can we talk about how weird his deck is? He's got Golden Knight plus P.E.K.K.A. Quite the odd combination of cards, if you do ask me, just to have in the same deck, because they all are, you know, very similar in a way, in terms of just being a tank. So he has P.E.K.K.A. pop the ability. Oh no, that's very bad. Okay, I need to go for the Electro Spirit like this, get the Archer Queen down. Evo Ice Spirit's going to have to be super good here on defense. I'm going to go for this. That Archer Queen's going to clean up that Ram Rider, I think, perfect. And I can go Valkyrie to kite this P.E.K.K.A. on over. And yeah, we're doing all right here. That looked a little sketchy for a second. Thankfully, that Queen was able to still take out the Ram Rider, despite it being tornadoed to the other lane. So what a weird version. I feel like he would have a really hard time beating any air deck. Like, how is he going to defend against a Lava Hound? I don't freaking know. He does activate the King Tower, which is quite interesting. But yeah, as you can see, he's got the 3 highest HP units in his deck on the map right now. This could cause some issues, to say the least. I'm going to go Log and then Valkyrie on top, I guess, right here. Try and just stop everything in its tracks. He does go for the Golden Knight. Oh, man, that's so broken. That is such a broken combination. I will always say that. Just because you're pretty much giving up tower damage no matter what you do, unless you have some perfect response, but there really isn't many perfect responses, and I have all ground cards, so anything that he tornadoes with that is going to get, you know, just a hit in the Golden Knight's chain dash. So I'm going to go for the defensive Expo here. P.E.K.K.A. comes down again. We're probably going to see another Golden Knight tornado if I had to make a prediction, so I'm going to go for an early Electro Spirit like this, Log as well. Just try and keep my Queen alive before I have to pop the ability. Yeah, this is okay. I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit like this, Evo Valkyrie up top. Hopefully this Ice Spirit can get some good value. Beautiful. That's going to take out that Golden Knight and the P.E.K.K.A. And now I'm actually going to get aggressive here with the Expo because we have the Queen still alive. Executioner comes down. I don't agree with that play. But yeah, I don't know if I can ever touch the tower. He's got so much HP. I'm going to go for the Queen, try and catch him off guard. Oh, he's going to P.E.K.K.A. now. I thought he was going to P.E.K.K.A. the right side. That's why I was trying to predict it. But maybe he was just a little bit short on Elixir, and I kind of predicted too early, if you will. So he does have Ram Rider. I got to be very careful of that. He's going to go for the Ram right there. Yep, like we expected. Log down low on top of the Ram. I can go Electro Spirit too. He does arrows, but that jumps in time, thankfully. And now we're still up about 900. But remember, that Golden Knight is going to cause me some issues. Let's go for the Queen here early. I'm just going to see how he wants to react. I think maybe just the ability is a decent play. We can go Valkyrie up top. I'm going to go Log. He's going to Golden Knight, isn't he? Dude, this can't work. Surely not. Just put everything down to block the Golden Knight? No way. No way. No way. How is this card in the game? Oh my gosh, if I lose to that, I'm going to get so angry. Let's go for the Ice Spirit Queen like this. Come on, please take out the Exie. I cannot allow the Golden Knight to cheese me again. He's going to Golden Knight again. I'm going to go for the Expo at the bridge. I know this is a weird play, but I just want to tank for his Golden Knight dash so it does not get to my tower. That's what I'm thinking. Ice Spirit behind, there's no way. Okay. Whew. So stressful first game. Very interesting deck from the opponent. Had a lot of tanks, but thankfully we were able to win. Didn't really use the pump, but I'm sure we will later in this video as the games progress here. Facing Basso in this next match, just going to get to our pump as quickly as possible here is the goal. And yeah, basically this is the same deck that I played with the Wizard a few weeks ago, and I thought maybe Archer Queen could be a decent addition to this deck. I feel like Wizard and Queen are two very different cards, especially in terms of Pumpo, and maybe you could run, you know, like a building if you wanted with the Queen. I was debating on putting Cannon in for one of the spirits. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Now, I will say Balloon is going to be very difficult to defend against. I mean, we do have the Queen, but that is about it. We have a bunch of spirits. They don't do an amazing job at helping out with the Balloon, but they do okay, I guess, just giving my Queen some time to operate. But yeah, it's going to be very difficult. Hopefully we don't face much Balloon today at all. That would suck. I actually might be able to get the second ability. I'm going to spam it as quickly as possible. Can we get it in time? Just barely? We do. Nice. I'll take that. But yeah, yesterday was a good day. I'm pretty old now, 22 years old, and, you know, it was fun. I was eating pizza in, like, a random parking lot at, like, 11 p.m. That's how you know it was a good day. But just gonna go for the Elixir Collector right here in the middle of the map and see what this person does want to do to punish us. Now, he's gonna go for the Balloon, kind of expected. I'm gonna go for the ability instantly here, and then I think we go for the Evo Ice on 0. Hopefully this can jump in time before that Balloon connects. Yes, we'll definitely take that. So we take death damage, but that's completely fine. Right there, because we have the pump down for the rest of the game. And I know sometimes pumps don't really feel like they give you that big of an advantage, and I sometimes like actually been noticing that recently whenever I've been using it, is that I feel like it doesn't give as much of an advantage as it should sometimes. I don't know, there's been situations where I'd be at 3-4 pumps and then just still not be able to break through because, I mean, the matchup was so hard, or they just had so much HP in their deck that no matter what I did, there was nothing. But I'm gonna go for the Valkyrie like this. I don't agree with that Lumberjack unless he's gonna instantly Balloon with it to pressure me. So that just, you know, was probably the most annoying card that he has in his deck, is the Evil Lumber, and he just completely wasted that right there. Let's go for the Ice Spirit like this. I'm going to cycle my Fire Spirit too. Maybe the potential option of going to the right-hand side for offense is not out of the table, or not off the table here. That's the expression, I think. Let's go for the Ice Spirit. Not a good bats by the opponent either. I'm going to go for the ability Fire Spirit like this, and I can go for my Archer Queen. The reason I did that ability is because I want to have some dual lane pressure here. On both lanes, of course, and I want to force him to defend on both sides. So he's going to go for the Bard Barrel there. I'm going to log. We're probably going to see a Lumberjack. We see a freeze spell. Okay. Interesting here. Hopefully the Queen can lock in and survive. Oh, that would have been so nice, but the Valkyrie's on tower. We'll definitely take that. We're probably going to see a Balloon on top of my Expo. Right here, if I had to guess. Yeah, we do. So I kind of wish I saved my Evil Ice Spirit for that Balloon right here. That would have been quite nice. Electro Spirit, though, is going to get lots of value against these bats, just, you know, chaining behind the Balloon every time. And we are not going to take death damage there, I don't think, at least. I'm going to go Expo on the right-hand side, and now it's time to pop the ability as well on that Barbarian. You know, Electro Spirit comes down. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit on top of the Balloon, then go for the instant Archer Queen. The Archer Queen on the other side, by the way, putting in quite a bit of work, getting him down to 1439. So he's forced to freeze as well. Ooh, that's really good for me. I'm going to Fire Spirit here, and then I'm going to instantly... actually, let me wait a second, see what he does. Before I do this, I'm going to go for the Expo here. I'm actually just going to commit to this. I was going to use the Queen ability, but I feel like those bats kind of made it not really optimal. Maybe I still should have done it, but I'm just going to go for the Queen Ice Spirit like this. Oh no, I cannot allow this Balloon to slide through. Hopefully it does not. I'm going to pop the ability here to keep my Queen alive for a bit longer. And yeah, we are going to be in an okay situation. I'll go for the Fire Spirit. Oh, it died instantly. That was a bad placement. I didn't realize that Balloon would still hit it from there. So Evo Lumber comes down. Oh, please, Balloon. Yes, Evo Valkyrie is so clutch against Loon. Just pulling it back whenever there's a ground unit. I'm going to go Ice Spirit 2 on top of that Loon. He does freeze. There's no way that connects though, right? Like, absolutely no way. No way, right? No way. What? Okay, well, now we're in a bit of a sticky situation. I'm going to just chill. We're going to go for the ability. I'm going to go Valkyrie like this. Let's go Fire Spirit up top. Come on, I need to connect on tower. He's going to get back to a Lumberjack in time, though, right? Probably. I don't know if he'll have Elixir, though, will he? He goes Skellies. Let's go for the Queen at the bridge. I think it's time to just keep spamming at this point, just brainlessly tapping everything at the bridge. The normal Clash Royale player method nowadays. Let's go for the ability. Actually, it doesn't get off in time, I don't think. Maybe it will still, potentially? Oh, dang it. Okay, why do I have the bad feeling that we're going to lose this game? I'm kind of scared of the Balloon. There's the Loon. Let me go for the Queen early with the Electro Spirit. Pop the ability. Come on, Archer Queen. You got to lock in for me. Let's log. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Whew. Okay, that was close. He's going to go for another Balloon here soon, so I'm going to go for the Valkyrie. Predict a Balloon with my Archer Queen, please. Come on. Nice, we do, which is massive. I can go for the ability. This time we should kill the Balloon. Oh my goodness, there's no way. Wait, come on, please. Take out the Loon. Oh my goodness, it's not taking it out. No way this hits. Bro, I'm getting rage baited. There's no way this card is that broken. Let's go for the Electro Spirit like this. Okay, I think we're still fine because he only has Freeze, right, as a spell. I'm going to pop my ability, go for another Archer Queen to make sure this balloon dies. Log as well, and we are going to win. Just barely, though. Like, I feel like I controlled that game the whole time, and then the balloon and Triple Elixir just somehow snuck through with the help of the freeze. Thankfully, we do survive. I could have probably defensive expo to pull the balloon back at some point. That would have been smarter, but yeah, still, a win is a win. Up against Alexander in this next one, just going to go for my Fire Spirit, go for the Ice Spirit in a second here as well. The Goblins do come down, so Goblins could be a bunch of different things. Very good card in the meta. Let's go for the Electro Spirit up top. I'm already to the Collector. Oh, I'm thinking Mortar just based off those first two plays. Usually, we do see Mortar with Cannon card as well, so this might be a bit of a hard matchup to break through if it is going to be Mortar, which I'm pretty sure it is based off those first three cards. Yeah, definitely. So Skeleton Barrel comes down. I could Fire Spirit that and probably, you know, take a little bit of damage, but not much. But I'm just going to go for the Log instead and Fire Spirit the bridge. Yeah, that's not bad. He does go for the Mortar. I'm just going to Ice Spirit. I'm not sure why he would Mortar on top of the Valk. I guess maybe he didn't have anything else in rotation. That Mortar is going to get one shot because I'm not even going to go for the Electro Spirit. I'm just going to commit to pumping here and then go for the Electro Spirit on defense. So yeah, I like this start. He's probably going to Fireball on top of one of these pumps if I had to make a prediction just to try and stop the bleeding. I'm going to go Log. He does not even go for the Fireball since he just popped the ability and spammed minions randomly at the river as well. So very good starts right here. I'm going to go for the pump again. Like, honestly, we might as well get a third one down this early in the game, especially because he just played 3 Elixir on that Ice Spirit. Yeah, this is good. This is actually really good. So I'm going to log these Skellies. Maybe I should have just tanked them. I don't know. I feel like we're still doing a great job of having a huge Elixir lead. And by doing a great job, I mean spamming my pump as much as possible. I think Pumpo is definitely the lowest skill Expo deck in terms of some matchups where you just kind of spam it down, but there's also other matchups like that balloon one where it's kind of difficult to defend, so I'm not sure. It's definitely a bit of a matchup dependent deck for sure. I'm going to pop the ability like this and then Expo on the left hand side since our queen's still going to be living here. We have 3 collectors still on the map. The first one is about to expire, which is going to give me another extra elixir too, so I'm going to go for the Electro Spirit like this on top. I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit too. Hopefully that jumps on the minions, not the Barbarian. Oh, dang it. That could have been good. That could have also, you know, got us a bunch of damage, but I still think we're fine because we have triple pump right here. So he might defensive mortar. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that just because of the sheer amount of elixir collectors I have on the map. I'm gonna go Archer Queen in the back. We'll see what he wants to do for this. Yeah, instant defensive mortar as soon as I queen, which is quite interesting. Let's go for the Electro Spirit over here. I'm gonna go for the Ice Spirit at the back and pump up one more time on the right hand side, and maybe now I can just start committing to an offensive. So he does Fireball that. I'm going to pop my ability, go for another Archer Queen in the back. Now, there's the Skeleton Barrel. We can log on top of all those. Cannon Cart should be taken out as well here soon. I'm going to go for an early Evo Valk up top on this Cannon Cart right now, and then I'm going to go for the Expo on the other side. If he does Rascals, I have my log for them, so I'm not going to be, you know, too concerned. Now, this is where we get him into a tough spot because we have such a huge Elixir lead. If I can just keep up the pressure on both sides and force him to overspend on defense every time, we should eventually break through. That's my thought process. So I'm going to go for another Expo on the right-hand side. That Expo on the left-hand side is going to connect. Yes, perfect. And now he's going to Cannon Cart 100% over here. Yes, he does. So I'm going to Ice Spirit like this. I'm going to pop my ability instantly. Hopefully that can kill the Cannon Cart. He's probably going to go for a spell, Fireball on top of that. Yep, there it is. But the Expo is still going to connect. I'm going to go Fire Spirit like this. And I think that might be GG's. He's laughing it up. I guess something's funny. And we have destroyed one against one of the best decks in the game. I don't know what wording I was going for there. Up against Pymet in this next match from Top Clan, I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit right here. A Lumberjack comes down, so a very aggressive first play on just a Fire Spirit, I guess. Maybe he didn't have anything else in rotation. I'm going to go for the Log as well, because I don't want to take that Lumberjack hit or the death damage from it, or I guess the rage damage from it, if you will. So I'm just going to go for the Collector since he's not playing anything. Now, Lumberjack could be Golem, could be Balloon, I think, because that bowler makes me think it's Loon Freeze. But usually they play with, I don't know, with Knight nowadays, not with Lumberjack. So he does have Inferno Jag. It's 100% Balloon. I mean, it could be Graveyard, but the chances of that are pretty low because of that Lumberjack. So I'm going to go for the ability here, and yeah, there's 1 day left in the sudden death mode, by the way, so I'm going to start grinding that a ton. I'll probably make an in-season sudden death video. I might even, like, straight up just try and, you know, make a long last hour push or something with it and see how we can do. That might be a fun video since I haven't done a long video in a while, and I know you guys have been asking, Hunter, when's the long videos? And I got you, like, there's going to have to be one soon for the sudden death mode, so I know people love that mode. I love that mode as well. It does make me angry because people can like straight up just cheese you with a broken deck, but I guess that's kind of how Clash Royale is in general anyways, so it just, you know, is a little amplified in that mode. I'm going to go for the ability here. He's probably not going to even reply to that queen if I had to guess. Yeah, queen just gets a few shots. I guess I'll pump. If I go for an expo, it's going to be easily defended, I think, and it really wouldn't benefit me at all. So I think the better play here is try and get our elixir lead up. Once again, Balloon's going to be hard to kill, as you can see right there. He just Balloon froze and got the hits, and there wasn't really anything I could do about it too much. So I'm going to go for the Valkyrie in the back right, actually not the left, because if I play it in the left, it's going to just get melted by that dragon. Bowler does come down in the back. Okay, so I'm thinking we probably should go for a early queen on the balloon and not allow him to freeze if he does end up going for it. Now, I need to be cautious because he might even freeze with this Inferno Dragon, so I'm just going to hover my Fire Spirit just in case. Yeah, thankfully he does not. So we have Evil Valken Cycle, which could get us some nice value. I want to go for the queen early here. Wow. So Lumberjack, Baby Dragon both come down. I'm going to go for the log. Let's go ahead and pop the ability like this. I can go for the Evil Valkyrie up top. He does freeze. Okay. I think it's still fine. I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit here as well. Hopefully everything just dies out. Yeah, that Fire Spirit got so much value. Wow. That actually took out like 3 cards at once. I'm going to go for the Queen on 0. This is really aggressive, I'm aware, but I'm just going to pop the ability. This could actually be our chance to win the game. Oh, this is massive. Ice Spirit jump, please. No! If that jumped in time, we would have been fine, but, you know, we're still fine, but I mean, like, we probably would have won the game or at least gotten close. So, Expo over here to pressure. He's going to bowler 100%. Now he goes for the Lumberjack. Now he's going to bowler, yeah. Okay, so we're down about, or we're up about 700 rather. I'm going to pump again. I know this is a bit risky, but I think I need to continue to get the elixir lead if I am going to win. I know we're winning right now, but this game is very, very, very still much losable. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this, and then I could go queen, but it's risky. I don't really want a queen. I'm just going to collect her again. I know this is very risky right now, especially going into overtime here. I think we're all right, though, as long as I don't lose my tower on the balloon push he's about to deploy on the right-hand side, right? I would assume. No, he goes left-hand side, so let me go for this. Let me go Ice Spirit up top. I think we're all right. I need to get back to my queen, then pop the ability here if I can. I'm going to pop the ability instantly, try and kill that balloon fast. Yeah, what a defense right there. Wow, we actually take no hits. And now we have the pump advantage here, just getting us so much elixir flowing in and out. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Spirit in the back with this Electro Spirit. Defensive Expo this time, since we have a minute 30 left. I think this could be some good value, just helping out with the Lumberjack and the Bowler, and maybe potentially kiting a balloon, depending on where he plays it. So even if it doesn't kite a balloon, it's still going to get good value on defense here. That's all I'm really asking for. And we have Evil Valkyrie, which can always help out. It's kind of like a mini tornado, of course. Now, we have Evil Valk. I'm going to go for the log like this right now. Let's get the Valkyrie on top of the bowler, hopefully. Wow, that was not what I was hoping for, honestly. Hopefully, oh wait, that actually helped me out a little bit, because now it's only going to get 1 hit, I think. Yeah, that, was a bad play by him, but I think we're still fine. I'm going to go for the Expo on the left-hand side. Try and get aggressive because I feel like defending is a bit sketchy, especially late in this match right now. And this deck that he has definitely thrives as the game goes on. Let's go for the Archer Queen. I'm going to go for the... Oh, shoot, I guess I'll Ice Spirit like this and then Electro Spirit too. I need to ability as soon as I can because that Queen will die if I do not, and I cannot afford that right now. I need that to take out these dragons. Look at the damage we're getting right now. Wait, why is that emote not loading? I guess it was because there was a new update or something, and then they changed the way leveling works. Let me know what you guys think about that, by the way. I don't know how I think about it yet. I have no idea what it even impacts, really. But I did get free gems. I'm pretty sure everybody did. I'm just going to go for this right here. That shouldn't connect. Oh my gosh, it connected. Okay, this could be bad. I'm going to go for the Electro Spirit too. Let's Valkyrie the bridge. Now, he's most likely going to balloon on 0, right? So I need to predict this. Let's go for the Queen. Yep. That's really good. I'm going to go for the ability and then Ice Spirit the left-hand side. What I'm going to do is go Defensive Expo on the right-hand side to make sure this balloon does not get any death damage, and we are going to secure this win. So, kind of an awkward win. You know, Pumpo is always an awkward type of game, but we do pull off the victory. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. This deck is definitely solid. Hopefully you guys can give it a try yourself and let me know what you think. But yeah, have a good one, everyone, and enjoy the Butch clip as always. Peace.